Hi guys, it's Lara. Thanks for watching and welcome back to my channel. So the plan for today is to go to IKEA first. I need just a few things. Then we will go to the store called Metro, which is kind of a wholesale store, and that's where we buy our oats and berries. And that's gonna be it. Not much is gonna happen. So the construction work of our downstairs restroom is still going on, and I also have to go to work, so there is not really anything else gonna happen today, but I thought it would be fun if we would go to IKEA and to Metro together. I'm wearing again this thrifted sweater. This became very quickly my favorite piece. I have been wearing it for the past 3 days because it simply passed the smell test, and yesterday I washed it so that I could put it on again today. So you're gonna be seeing that piece a lot, and I paired it with these thrifted skinny jeans.
Here we have sleepy Mr. Hercules. Hi Hecky Bear, are you so sleepy? So Hercules is going to stay upstairs because of the construction work downstairs. There's a lot of dust, and the guy who's rebuilding the bathroom has to go sometimes out and back, and he leaves the door sometimes shortly open, and you know, Hercules can be sometimes a little confused since he's an elder gentleman, and I just feel better when I have to go away when he's upstairs because there's no way for him to get out accidentally. And I mean, he's a good doggy, he would not get out normally, but you never know, he might be looking for me, so I just feel much better knowing that he's safe. So I'm honestly not so jazzed about the fact that it's snowing, because people usually drive like morons when we have like 5 snowflakes. But it is what it is. So I just got here and I parked my car in the garage. I have to say the way here was actually very pleasant. The traffic was surprisingly very fluent, but I have seen that there was a traffic jam in the opposite direction, so I will have to go home a little bit differently. And it is so quiet here. Honestly, going to IKEA really early in the morning during the week is the best thing you can do, because it always gets crazy before Christmas. So now I'll go up and I will get my stuff, and then I'll talk to you guys again. Alright, so here's my little haul from IKEA. As you can see, not really much, because I came only for a few specific things. But before we go on, look how dirty we are. Poor Beelzebub, he's totally dusty. It's because he's always lonely in the garage, since we're usually walking or taking public transportation or our bikes. So anyway, so I bought these vegan balls because I never had them and I want to try them, so I think I'm just gonna make them with mashed potatoes, and I'm gonna cook a dark sauce. Then I have here this seaweed caviar that I enjoy occasionally, so I bought 2 glasses of the red one and 2 glasses of the black seaweed caviar. Then I have here 2 boxes of their potato pancakes, they're also vegan. I have here 2 of these plastic flowers. I need them for the office because I managed to kill about 3 plants, so I said no more plant murder. And I have here these 2 metal pots for them, and here in this bag is all the batteries for the LED candles. I also bought an extra pack of these LED candles. I really like them because they have a timer, and even if you forget to turn them off, they will turn themselves off after 6 hours, which is very convenient. And since I'm giving to my mom and to my aunt a lantern that I made of air drying polymer clay, they will need LED candles, so I will put into each lantern one of these, and then I will put into the candles already one of these flat batteries, and I will pack an extra so that they have a spare. And since I have to bring the cart back anyway, I think I'm gonna use the opportunity and go to the toilet. And I actually don't really have to go, but since there was a traffic jam in the opposite direction, even though I'm gonna drive a little bit differently because I'm gonna take it through town instead of going on highway, there's still a possibility that there could be a little jam, and I don't want to risk it because there's nothing worse than sitting in a traffic jam and having to pee, right? Alright, now that my bladder is empty, I'm ready to go to metro. So I just arrived at metro, so when I drove here I took the highway for only a part of my way here, and then I took an early exit, and that was actually good because that was about the level where the traffic jam started, so it's still cars standing there or like moving in a snail tempo. So I went off the highway and then I drove partially through town, and it was a really nice drive here because that part was literally empty. There were just a few cars, and I think I had only like 2 red lights, and that was it. So now I will go inside. I have to get our oats and berries, and then I'll talk to you guys again. Alright, so here we have the stuff I bought. So we have here 5 kilos of oats, and then I have here cashews, ground coconut. I bought also vanilla sugar and baking powder, and here I have gingerbread spices, or like gingerbread spice mix. I bought this veggie soup. Not that I would usually eat something like that, but sometimes when it gets stressful, it's really good to have some backup meal, and since it's vegan, I felt like I have to try this one. Then I have here sweet chili sauce, pizza sauce. I have here raspberries, blueberries, then 2 big bags of the berry mix that I like on my oats, and we have here also mango cubes, and I also bought sunflower seeds. Yep, that is the aftermath. Alright, so I just came home, parked the car in our garage, and now I have to take these bags out and drag them home. Fortunately, we live on the ground floor, and in moments like that, I appreciate it a little bit extra because then I don't have to walk up any stairs. I remember before we got this apartment, we used to live in this apartment building with more flats and with a very small elevator. And I remember whenever I went shopping and whenever I got more stuff and wanted to take the elevator, I had to wait for quite a long time. I mean, when I just went out and didn't have anything with me, I would just take the stairs. It wasn't an issue, but like having heavy stuff to carry, it's always great if you can take the elevator. But yeah, it was sometimes really annoying when I had to wait that long. So, I mean, I realize it's a first world problem, but I'm still happy I don't have to do that anymore because it's literally just a few steps. And there is like 1 step, like between the level of the garage and between the level of the hallway that I have to walk up. And other than that, it's all flat, and that's really nice. And the plans for the rest of the day are pretty simple. So first of all, I'll have lunch. So I think I'm gonna have one of these soups for lunch. Again, I'm not a huge fan of these products because there's a lot of packaging, but it is a vegan product and I want to signal that there is demand. However, I would not necessarily encourage people eating things like that where it's basically processed food and it comes with a lot of plastic. So just to be clear, but I think it's nice having maybe 1 or 2 in your cupboard as a backup meal and eat it maybe twice a year. Like, it's all right, but it's still better to cook fresh and to reduce packaging as much as possible. So anyway, so I'll have one of these soups, then I will pack my laptop and I will take Hacky Bear with me, and we're gonna go to the office, and then we'll have our dinner, we'll watch our show, and we're gonna go to bed. So nothing special is gonna happen today. So I think this is a really good time to stop, because going to IKEA and to Metro were the only 2 interesting things that were happening today. I still hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. You can let me know if there is something you would want to talk about, because I could film also a chatty video. And thank you all so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and see you soon. Actually tomorrow. Bye!